Yo, uh, I called, I called everything. He must have got like, TYLIL must have like walked up to the security, like he kind of like was friendly with them. And that's how he got passed with that other guy. I don't know. I don't think the guy actually got like he didn't get to hit him, but I think he swung on him or something like that,
Mm,
which was kind of crazy though. But that's academics. He need to stop being so friendly with these guys. You know, like it is what it is. You're too rich to be so accessible.
mm-hmm. No, that's a
Too
fact.
accessible, man. All that money. Yeah, and you start like watching your friends. That's how you get backdoored for real.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, but since then, Tyler obviously has George Bush the button. He has responded. So, yeah, man's gonna tune into it now and see what he's saying. I haven't heard anything to do with this live. I haven't heard a thing. So,
Mm.
this will be the first time me hearing it. So let's hear what he's got to say. He speaks about academics and the GG situation because
Yeah.
yeah, he obviously he's trying to be there for his friend, but then because of this academic situation as well, it just looks like backdoor, backdoor, backdoor. So let's hear what he's got to say and let's see if it sounds honourable.
Yo, you gotta understand, Mud. A lot of shit you seeing or hearing that is not true. You feel me? And I'm gonna just be honest. That is not true. Academics, right? And I'm not gonna yell, I'm not gonna scream because I don't even want to really even get my energy to the situation. But I don't got no problem to speak on it. It's a simple conversation. Like when I seen him. Academics has been posting my content since 2019 up to 2024 and crapping my name out. Young coming up from the hood, you need as much exposure and you trying to get as much recognition as possible. So of course you're gonna feel a bit of a cropping your ad out and putting his ad. You feel me? So now, that was my first time ever seeing academics in my whole life. At the Brand Risk event, I walked up to academics. Now, think about it. Academics said I backdoored you. How the fuck have I why would I backdoor you if I seen you at the front door? Think about that. Academics, I seen you at the front door. Why the fuck do I gotta backdoor you? If I had a problem with you, you knew that. You would have knew that. And you did. But was a problem enough to get a nigga to put his hands on you? And you think I'm gonna get a nigga put my hand? You think I'm gonna put their hands on you, academics? If I wanted to be on straight, I would have did it myself, Muddy. Come on, Mud. But it was never that serious. A conversation solved it all. I seen you at the Brand Risk event. You feel me? I spoke to you about what you was doing that made me feel away. I shook your hand. You asked my number. I gave it to you. Simple. Academics. You came to this internet and you lied to these human. A lot of human that just believe whatever the fuck they want. You came to the internet and you lied to these people and you said, I bought that man to your car. I 48'd the around your car for him to get close to you, for him to put his hands on you. If the back door was coming from me, why the fuck did he get in your face and bring up the next man? Why did he say, yo, what's up, act like Ty said, like it's smoke with you and him. Ty said it's a problem. And y'all had a standoff and then he's swinging you about that. Whatever you had going on, that shit had nothing to do with me. On God. On God in heaven. That shit had nothing to do with me. Academic said he seen me on stage with Zeddy dancing and shit like that. And he was trying to get my attention. Word to my mother, I didn't even see him in the club. I didn't even see academics in the club. On God. I didn't. What happened with him had nothing to do with me. Academics know he sit at his desktop and speak on certain and say about certain people that if I see him in person, something might happen. That don't got nothing to do with me. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. So you putting my name in that shit is lame. That's corny, gang. That shit have nothing to do with me. I didn't speak to nobody to make it get close to you. I didn't do none of that. I didn't do none of that. I didn't do none of that. And then the next, you said Kai called you. No, you called Kai and Kai called me. And when Kai asked me, I said, Kai, I don't know what he's talking about. That shit have nothing to do with me, bro. I don't have no problem with that man. And when I did, and when it was a situation with him, I addressed him face to face like a man. It didn't come from, it wasn't no backdoor. It wasn't no backstab shit. I looked him in his eyes. I said, yo, Act, what's up, Act? You've been posting my content and not tagging me. Face to face. Any problem I had with you, academics, I told you face to face. We had a conversation like grown men, academics. I told you face to face. So I don't have to backdoor you. You said what you said. I said what I said. We shook hands. Shit was dead. Anything that happened after that didn't have nothing to do with me, bro. So stop trying to look for sympathy and TYLIL did this. TYLIL put this together. He did not call me 15 times. He's lying. He did not call me 15 times. He's lying. I did not walk nobody to his car to get past all of this he was with. He's lying. He's lying. And do you know that this happened probably, I think in August? This happened in August. This happened all the way in August. Y'all keep saying call him. I'm not calling anybody. This happened so long ago. Or my mother, she was mad long ago. And another thing is like, bro, you got smacked, right? When that smack occurred, you know how far away from I was so far away from that situation. Like so, now I was so far away from that situation. That's why it's really, oh my. Nah, this nigga Reggie. No, because this shit not funny because like that shit is like, that shit is so corny. And bro, it was
Hey, there, salute right there.
not even a big deal. When K-Rich spoke on it, K-Rich wanted to bring it up for his own reasons, you feel what I'm saying? But shit had nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with me. It had nothing to do with me. It had nothing to do with me. And that's that. But yeah, academics, that shit have nothing to do with me. You have to go stop going around and spreading false narratives and trying to paint this picture of me. I did not get you back door. If I wanted to get you back door, why would I have spoke to you at the Bramers event? Why would I have spoke to you? Why would I have addressed you? No. The problem I had with you, I addressed you about it. And we shook hands like men. We spoke like men, face to face, and it was dead. So when you got smacked in your car, that didn't have nothing to do with me. And you lying. I didn't, oh my God, this he seen me in the club. I never seen that nigga in the club. Word to my mother. This is exactly what happened. I'm standing in front of the club. Me and Zeddy just standing there, just chilling. Academics is sitting in his car. And this girl's getting in his car. K-Rich walked over there by himself. It was not nobody there to try to talk that K-Rich had to go through. No, he walked straight to him. You talk mad. What? No. You security, and girls getting in your V. I'm on a sidewalk like this, chilling, talking to Zeddy. That walked over there by himself. He asked you a question face to face. And if you get smacked by one, if you get pressed by one, if you get played with by one, that's not nobody else's fault but yours, academics. Smacked you, y'all drove off. One, so it's about one. Nah, that put his hands on you. You supposed to hop out the knee, grab your nuts, and stand on business. I want to understand if it was 10 running the car, pointing fingers in your face, dragged you out the knee, punching on you. One walked up to your car, academics. One swung at you, academics. And that's on me? Come on, man. Come on, you're a grown man, bro. Are you gonna really blame? Act, you gonna blame that on me? Act, you gonna blame that on me? One human being walked to your car, right? Y'all had a conversation. He smacks you. He gives you a lick. He gave you one lick. You drove off. And I set that up. I set that up. Come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. You don't gotta do that. You don't gotta do that, Act. That nigga gave you one lick. And I'll put that together. No, don't put that on Shaniqua, son. Don't blame that on Sha, son. Word of my mother, I had nothing to do with that. Don't put that on me. Don't put that on me. Don't put that on me, Act. Don't put that on Shaniqua's son. He did not call me. He did not. He did not call me. He did not call me. He did not call me. He didn't. He did not call me. He called Kai the next day, and Kai called me. But Kai called me, I said, bro, it sure got nothing to do with me. Word of my mother. It has nothing to do with me. Nothing at all. Simple. And it's like, this shit be getting me so tight because really think logically, like if a nigga's gonna backdoor somebody, you think a nigga gonna send one, not at least two niggas or three niggas or four? That one human was by himself with no security, walked up to your vehicle and had a conversation like this back and forth, and he gave him a lick. And you're gonna put that on me? Come on, Act. That's insane. That's insane, academics. She ain't have nothing to do with me, bro. Respectfully. It didn't. It really didn't have nothing to do with me. That was a situation between two grown men, and unfortunately, he was able to get next to you, Act. Because Act, you sit at home and you speak on a lot of shit, you feel me? Because that's what you do. That shit type of content, you speak on a lot of shit, and sometimes that happens on the internet.
I don't care what he's talking about. That was his man's. You brought your man's around him, and that was your homie, and say he had nothing to do with him. So that means your man had the intention to put hands on Wack, like your man didn't tell you that he got issues with academics. Like, that shit don't make no sense. That was his man's.
You're absolutely correct, Flo. Guilty by association.
That's a backdoor. That is a backdoor. And the crazy thing is, who's the guy? Like, I don't know who the other guy is, but like, you try to like back the now. This is why when these streamers be getting hurt and stuff, they want to cry and like, oh, he just a streamer. But they be on here acting like they, that they gangster. Now if Act had reacted and someone had got hurt, then it'd have been a whole bunch of crying going on.
But this kid definitely know play by play everything of what happened. He know exactly what the fuck happened.
He said he walked away. He said he was in. He saw it, but he wasn't there. Like he walked away. And then the other thing, he got this other dude right here reacting like this shit is crazy. This shit weird.
So the dude had to come back to tell him something if he know play by play.
They both walked up on Academic's car like he got past the security with him.
That's what the security told. That's what the security said. That's the only reason he got that close is because he came with TYLIL's.
Yeah, so he kind of like tell Lil, that's your man. You should have checked your man's. For real, it's a back door. Either way, it don't matter what he's talking about. It's a back door. Your man's kind of back door.
He's talking about that's like all right then. That's like me coming to one of TMR event and one of my people's got beef with him. Man, listen, man. You violate TMR, I'm gonna violate you. I don't care. It's a friendship thing. You understand? It's a brother thing. And if TMR don't know this dude, he's a stranger and he coming around. This dude not supposed to violate my friends. I'm bringing you around my friends, and I'm not going to allow TMR or you, Flo, to check him. I gotta check him.
But unfortunately, that's not the scenario, though. That's
This
the
dude
thing.
is out of line, man. He don't.
Yeah,
These
the
kids be playing
scenario,
some real dumb games, man.
the
Because
scenario
that's why you sitting there like you innocent. You gonna get touched too. That's all I gotta say. You get it too.
the scenario is when the guy was at the car.
I don't know, man. But
Tyler
who
said he
brung up
wasn't
the
there.
slap? Who brung up the slap though? Who brung up that academic got slapped though?
When the guy brought it up himself, but when the guy was at the car with academics, right? Tyler wasn't there. That's what he's saying. He said he wasn't there when my guy was at the car.
I don't know, but all right, that's what TYLIL's is saying. But academic security is saying he came with TYLIL's.
Yep. So the come with part, that's definitely, it falls back on you as well. You mean like guilty by association, because as long as he come there with you, yeah. But he's saying at the time of the slap, though, yeah, he's saying he wasn't there. You know what I mean? That's what he's saying.
Okay, so when the security guards came back, let me add, so when the securities came back and said he's in the car with TYLIL's, that was after the fact.
Of course, yeah, of course.
So he came with you. You already knew what he was. Oh, come on.
It's a back door.
Yeah. It looked bad. Yeah, it looked bad.
It's a front door, actually. It's a front
door. He had an issue with academics as well. He spoke with academics, I believe, that same night at the Brown Bridge. We was watching it. But I'm lying. Actually, I did watch it, but it wasn't this one just gone. It was last year's one in August. Last year, August, the last Brown Risk event before this Adam 22 one. I did watch it. I obviously didn't notice anything between them two, but as you saw, academics showed the clip. So then it must be from that night now, after party wise, yeah, that ended up happening. Mm-hmm.
And they was done. And they were done. They were done in the car. They so slow, they were done. Security said, "What you want us to do? What you wanted?" The academics gave him the pass. If that was any other street dude, they were all gone.
Yeah, but he got to remember too. If his security had jumped out and beat him up, that dude probably would have sued academics. They would have sued. He could have sued the security.
But no, what I'm saying, Flo, is like if that was any other dudes beside academic, if that was a real street dude, that car would have got wet up. And TYLIL's couldn't say I didn't have nothing to do with it. You was involved.
Yeah, he was involved. I ain't gonna hold you. He looked guilty because even this little live him responding, and he got his little sidekick right there, the little nigga right there. Like it just looked like you looked guilty. This ain't even like, you know, like you wasn't guilty, like you really didn't have, like you knew what was going on. If you didn't know, you did know that it could have been a problem, and you should have checked your man and told him like, don't put your hands on academics. You know, that's just what it is.
The street got no love, man. Got no love, bro. But academic, I mean, he does talk a lot of ish. But if you his mans, yeah. But if you his mans, and you cool with him,
That guy is a part of Little Baby's crew, and it's because of Little Baby is why my man they do it. But obviously, getting to him, that's where academics is saying that's where TYLIL comes into play. Is he didn't smack me for you, but you got him close to me for him to smack me. So
but but now he done disrespected Little Baby in so many ways, and you can see like this is all these young boys think because just by Little Baby's actions alone, you can see he be trying to. He's not trying to get snitched on. He's not trying. You know understand what I mean? He's trying to stay the friggin' hell away from a lot of this crazy stuff that's going on, and he's caught up in this. But you already threatened moms, dad, pops, uncles, kids, everything in his family.
right.
Academic.
So then, if the guy that's a part of Little Baby's crew see him again and smack him again, he can't say Tyler this time.
Nah, but it's because of you opening your mouth this time. But you still can't say Little Baby. He still can't drag Little Baby in this because Little
He said he
Baby
called
wasn't
Lil
there.
Baby. Lil Baby said he said that dude acted on his own accord. Like he ain't like he said Lil Baby basically said that he told Act like we don't got no beef, but he said Lil Baby said he didn't call all his homies and people that rock with him and told him that though don't touch academics if you see him or don't approach him or anything. That's what he did to academics. He said he didn't get to tell everybody to not but he said Lil Baby said he don't got no problem with that. That was just somebody acting out on their own accord. It's like Quando and Rondo and Lil Tim when
Mhm.
King Von went to go fight Quando Rondo. What happened? Lil Tim jump out the car and pop King Von.
Oh wow, wow. I think Act owe Little Baby an apology for this situation. I think these young boys is thinking on their own, trying to make a name for themselves, doing dumb stuff like little kid stuff.
You said Act old Lil Baby apology.
Yeah, the way he was talking, like he wished dead. I hope all your family dead. Yo, like he was going off today, Flo.
They have
Well, he said
been back. They've been
he said if
backstory
he lying,
beef.
if he lying, then he said that. But at the end of the day, what thing people don't understand, even with Lil Baby and them, what Ack is about to do, he's about to do what he did the last time, and then the label gonna have to pay him to back off again. He's about to cook them online. So I hope they just ready this time. He said his price went up because they be paying him for him to not go crazy on them on his streams, like they
He
album
said
sales and all that.
Little Baby paid him $30,000, bro. $30,000. What
The
the hell?
label, Universal, and then his labels paid him.
Yeah, he said don't come over. Your money ain't good over here. This and that. But I don't think Little Baby got anything to do with this right here, man. I don't think he do.
Them dudes be lying.
I just think
Them
it's
dudes be
these
lying.
young boys.
Lil Baby can't publicly come out and say 4PF did anything because the feds warned him that
Of
about
course,
that they was gonna
of
investigate
course.
4PF. That's why he went online was like, there's no more 4PF. He didn't want to get indicted for because this can really get him indicted type stuff.
But the thing is, I don't think Little Baby is gonna be stupid knowing that they know this little dude is with me. If he goes to slap him, then I'm gonna be involved. I don't think Little Baby's gonna make the same mistake as these YNs.
But remember they said Lil Baby and Offset had beef, and you saw the video of Offset's shoes flying off. So if he did, he probably just want to keep it behind the scenes, so the 12 don't try to like make it seem like he's like a gang leader or something.
Saying, Academic gonna open his goddamn mouth, keep it behind the scene. Academic is the wrong person to touch, man.
He
That's the
said he
same
wants
thing. Like
300,000 more.
that's like touching Whack. Whack gonna tell everything. Whack gonna he gonna
No,
make it.
I seen Wax squabble outside. He fought two dudes outside in the parking lot and put one of them guys down.
And
That's
they
the whole
came to the radio. And they came to the radio station and talked about it.
Oh, they did. I didn't see that. The only thing I seen when they put them
Yeah,
down.
yeah. He talked about it. That's like when the dudes jumped oh, I ain't gonna say no names, but we know who was involved when they jumped the two dudes outside.
Yeah.
That situation, they told step by step everything that happened. Some things don't
That
need
was
to be said.
it was on camera, kind of for real though.
Yeah, man. Listen, I don't know, man. These YNs is dumb as hell. Go ahead, TM.
Transition into real life. And that was one situation. That ain't have nothing to do with me. That's so crazy. You speak on something you think that might not transition to real life, it happened. And that was that. But yeah. And with the other situation, like with like the video. Bree posted a video, right? So now K Rich went up there and spoke on the video. I didn't send Bree that video. I didn't. I got the message, but I'm not even here to really get into depth because I really don't give a fuck, but it's like that's what I do. If it's on my mind, I'm gonna speak on it. So I didn't send her the video. I didn't. She posted a video. I don't know what her intention was when posting the video. That's for her to explain. Since Gigi even spoke, since Gigi posted her YouTube video, I didn't say nothing. Why? Why am I not getting? I was the one on the phone, Mud. I don't even give a fuck. Let me break this down to you. Since Gigi went online and spoke about how she felt, her first time really speaking about it, I didn't say nothing. You know why I didn't say nothing? Because that's my man's ex-girlfriend. I'm not involved in that shit in real life. So why would I be involved in that shit when it comes to the internet? Whatever Gigi and Kai got going on, that's between Gigi, Kai, and God. Gigi, Kai, and God. And that's the reason why all of this is even that's why the reason all this even happened. Mind your business. Mind your business. That's it. Just mind your business. Mind your business. I understand everybody want a viral moment. Everybody want to do shit for a clip. What you said up there and lied. That's for a viral moment. That's for a clip. And that's corny.
That's what your man doing right now.
When you told me that Chun Gigi was cool, I asked you if Kai knew. You said no, Mud. But you know how this could get. So you wanted to tell me so I can tell him because you don't want to tell him because you don't want him to feel away about Chun Gigi being cool. You feel me? But I only know as much you told me. You told me that Chun Gigi be on the phone. You told me that Chun Gigi be talking. So I went and I told bro. You feel me? Bro didn't make a big deal about it. He did what any other dude. He checked this lady. And me and you both made agreement that, yeah, tell him. Even though I was going to tell him regardless. But it was about how I was going to tell him because I didn't want him to look at you crazy. You feel me? Because you ain't have no ill intent. I was going to tell my mans regardless. So even when you told me and you was not sure, and you was not sure how I was going to react, I told you, like, yo, I'm telling Kai this 110% fact. I'm going to tell him. And I remember exactly when you told me too. I remember exactly when you told me too. You feel me?
That's some real nigga.
But for you to go
I was gonna say that too. So, what is your man's thoughts on that? Like, do you feel like he was real? Obviously, for telling Kai, he was real for that, right? Oh no.
Telling Kai what that his girl was talking to other dudes.
Yeah.
Who was the guy though she was talking to though?
I will play it after, but that's what I'm saying. It's little babies, people. Them one of his teams. Then the same guy that slapped academics. That's what I'm
Allegedly.
saying. Allegedly, but yeah.
I didn't think. I don't. They said he. I ain't hear him getting hit. I heard he swung on them though. I don't know if it's a little babies people.
Yeah, this is why all these stories are, intertwining now. Like, so, yeah, was TYLIL real? Telling Kai that your guy chatting to next man once the next man told him. Yeah, he real that's his brethren. That's what I'm saying. Kai's his brethren. That guy's not his brethren. So for when that guy told him, yeah, then I'm right. That's what I'm saying. Difference. Him and
They've been.
Kai.
Academics said this shit months ago that Gigi was gonna end up doing it. He always speculate when these girls about to step out. You know what I think too. Kai already was watching Act and other people saying this, and I think when he finally got that news, he probably thought it was NBA YoungBoy first, but when he found out it was an NBA YoungBoy, it was actually them other side. He was like, yeah, that's why he ain't passionate. You see, he ain't say nothing. They call him behind the scenes, but he won't turn no camera. He ain't doing no streams about it, nothing. He just quiet, doing his thing. There's probably some more stuff that we don't even know about that she probably was doing behind the scenes.
Gina. It must be AFK.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, no. I say he's real. I say he's real for that because that's his real friend. That's his friend. So yeah.
Yeah, everybody would have did that. Would have told it
Yeah.
like, yo, your girl, I seen your girl at the club yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah.
And say I told him, and I expected a birthday gift in return. You gonna lie on my name like that? You feel me? That's corny. Because I could have simply just went and made it seem as if this Kai this trying to talk this, trying to this him and Gigi been sneaking around. I didn't do that. You say, Ty, me and Gigi been speaking. You feel me? If I go and tell Kai, I don't know how he's gonna react. You feel me? So what you think I should do? I said, you told me I had no choice to tell him. But me and you can speak about how we're gonna pitch it to him, how you have been speaking. You feel me? And that's what we did. So when I told you, I was gonna tell him, I told him. He called Gigi, Gigi called you. When Gigi called you, you called me. And you was like, yo, look, this is how the conversation is going right now. And I'm like, oh, word?
I got a question too. Is this before she caught Kai in the bed, or after she caught Kai in the bed with another girl?
Obviously, man, we don't know that. It's just she's just coming out now and saying it. That's the only thing. That's what I'm saying. I feel like she's only now coming out and saying it because obviously he's done with her. She knows. You know what I mean? She lost the bag, so she's
She responded again.
Yeah, on her story. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see that. That's why. Okay.
That's how him allegedly with a girl at 5 a.m. or some nonsense. We need to see proof of that. Respectfully, need to see proof of that, man.
She trying to cover it up? What is it to cover up for if y'all just friends? You feel what I'm saying? That's what threw me off. That's what threw me off.
And that's where she's guilty there. She tried to cover it up.
Friends, you feel me? She trying to cover it up? What is it to cover up for if y'all just friends? You feel what I'm saying? That's what threw me off. That's what threw me off.
That was weird.
If y'all just friends, what is the cover up for? Why you so mad that Kai know that y'all been speaking? You feel me? And he was on some shit like he don't know because it's not that. And that phone call, that was recorded because I ain't even record a phone call. I was on the phone. That phone call that was recorded, Kai also seen that. And K Rich also know he seen that. And Kai just took it however he wanted to take it. You feel me? I did what I did as a real nigga. Somebody told me something about my man lady. I told my mans. But since I ain't with Kai look at K Rich like he was a weirdo, I spoke to K Rich about it. And then I told Kai. And then she was on the phone. They had a conversation. I'm on the other phone. And I also told him that. And then from there, it was over. But you going online, lying for a clip, is crazy. Cuffin, appreciate the 25 gifted. You going online, lying for a clip, is crazy. You feel me? But it's way more. It's way more behind everything that y'all have been seeing and everything that's being spoke about. But all of this all falls back on, it all stems from Kai and Gigi relationship, which I don't want no parts of. You feel me? But K Rich, you lied. I never said I'm doing this to get something out of my friend. You feel me? That's not the type of nigga I am. Ask about me. I never backdoor nobody, and I'm never doing nothing with no intention to benefit me. When I told Kai about that phone call, when I told Kai about you speaking to Gigi, you know what I got out of that? Being a real, you know what I got out of that? Feeling like I was loyal. You know what I got out of that? Feeling like my mans could trust me. My mans know you could trust me, but that made you really trust me as well. You said, damn, I told us this shit, and this nigga really gonna go and tell KC? It's not even that serious.
Biggest leaf. I am never going against the biggest leaf.
Champagne Poppy, I appreciate it. But yeah, bro, y'all can think what y'all want.
Trade.
But yeah, y'all can think what y'all want. You feel me? But I just didn't respect that from K Rich. And academics, I ain't backdoor you. Fuck, that's not my character. You saying to pay, you lying, you saying all this shit, that's not my character. And K Rich, I ain't do nothing. And I didn't tell Kai to expect nothing. Because me and bro been locked in. I've been had his back. Like he got my back. I've been had it. I always had the best intentions for him. If it's from a fake friend, if it's from a fake, if it's from any type of person that's trying to harm any of mine, I always had the best interest, free of charge. And everybody know that. If you know me, you know that's not cat. You feel me? But everybody want a moment, you feel me saying? Everybody want to.
God damn, though, bro. We're supposed to get chopped cheese and shit. I'm finna leave, bro. I'm finna go to dinner without you, man.
Great, bro. Well, yeah, chat. I love y'all.
So yeah, what is your thoughts even on the GG situation? I will show you who the guy is, but I want to see if AKADEMIKS has already done his reaction to it. Let me double check, because if he has, the man can.
Yeah, he already did. He's still alive now.
Yeah, he's doing it right now.
Word. I saw the majority of it already. But he did respond. I ain't expecting to respond immediately, but he did like hit the button again, double hit the button too. Now you should have played academics first.
Watch his demeanor. I gotta make sure I make this a little bit bigger. Watch his demeanor. You're gonna see he's struggling to really get a story he feels the audience could buy.
I shook your hand. You asked my number. I gave
Whatever. Who cares who asked for whose number? Whatever. Cool. That's accurate so far.
it to you.
Good.
Simple.
So now remember. TYLIL claims I get his number then. You're gonna hear him later deny that I never called him. I'll bet $5 million with Kai Cenat that I could go to my phone provider and show the proof that I made calls at that time, right after the event, to TYLIL's phone and all were unanswered. He said, "I never called." You're gonna hear him. You're gonna hear him say, "He never called me." If he wants to take the bet, I already take the bet, but he won't because he's lying.
You see what I don't like about that is why you saying 5 million with Kai. Why you betting Kai? Bet TYLIL. You don't need
Tyler
to
don't
say
have no
5 mil.
5 million.
Yeah, but you don't need to say 5 mil. He can say something in TYLIL's price range. He can. He can say 100,000. He can say 200,000. He can. But why Kai? You know what I mean? Yeah. You
Because
ain't got Kai. You ain't got Kai, bro. You ain't
Kai the
got
big
Kai.
dog, and Kai respectfully is not bigger than academics. So at any point where he feel like any of these guys is like capping, he will go crazy on them. But he respect Kai because Kai did call him. I didn't even expect Kai to call him, but he did. But he already know till they don't got no 5 million. But he even if he did take the bet, this is the trickery with it. If he was lying, if academics was lying, he would never said I'm gonna bet 5 million with TYLIL, because TYLIL would have been like, no, you lying. I can show you my call log right now. But one thing about that phone provider, when you go online and type and go to your phone provider, all of them damn calls is still there. So he gonna take it, even though we damn sure know he not gonna take it because he is lying. Because if he said like, yo, we can bet that, send me my 5 million, I can show you. Act can go on and show him the proof, not from the call log. You know you can delete call logs, but that phone provider saves all them calls and messages, times, dates, everything.
Well, that's what he get. That's what he get for messing with these young boys, man. Know who you dealing with, man. These dudes is
Yep.
YN. These dudes is YNs. They making something for themselves. They doing whatever they doing. But at the end of the day, you on a bigger pedestal than these dudes, man. Why are you setting yourself back, man? That's what I don't understand. To stay relevant, you relevant. You don't need them.
Probably to help them. You got to understand, a lot of these labels be paying academics to help these guys out sometimes.
Listen,
It's like how they pay the labels for him to go live and talk about their album and all that. Same thing.
Flo. I know. Like UNTM, y'all helped a lot of individuals. During this with this YouTube street thing, y'all helped a lot of individuals. TM put money in people's pockets. You doing your label thing. You're trying to put money in people, but some people you can't trust and help, man. Some people you just can't, man. You just gotta leave them the hell alone, man, because they lost causes.
I don't think Ack will mess with these guys again after this. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't think he gonna not mess with a lot of dudes. I think Aiden Ross and them people, yeah, he's gonna mess with them. But these dudes, nah.
Nah.
Next,
Go.
you came to this internet and you lied to these.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. You can say
Oh, now
something.
I was just about to say, like, he's about to just go back to how he was. Remember, academics was never rocking with a lot of dudes. He was quiet. I think he just trying to give the new generation guys, some, you know, just to keep it going, the streaming, because academics was one of the first people to do this for real. And Mr. Decent them. That's about it. That's all I want to say.
Human, a lot of human that just believe whatever the fuck they want. You came to.
And this is another part I don't have. This is why, I get TYLIL's shtick, and it made me kind of rethink everything about this, even the Jordan Pauline thing. The way he's talking, he's not being truthful anymore. He's pandering. He's like, "Oh, you came to the internet. You lied to these beautiful people." Like you're starting to use manipulative language, but okay, I'll let it go.
To the internet, you lied to these people, and you said, "I bought that man to your car. I 48'd the niggas around your car for him to get close to you, for him to put his hands on you."
TYLIL, you walked up with him. You walked up with him.
I
You're
told y'all
the
that.
you're the face that they're like, "Oh, well, I just talked to him. They just worked whatever they got out. Oh, we're not gonna be on some, yo, bro, chill out, bro. Yo, hold on, not right now. They do that a lot. Yo, not right now. Not right now. Chill out. Hold on, bro. Not right now. Oh, it's TYLIL. Again, I just don't want to bring my people on because me, I'm a dolo person. I don't want y'all to be like, oh, we seen that nigga. Listen, no. I take everything on me. But my man's who remember my man's who I just showed you, right? My man's who I just showed you, who the Miami shit. Wait, chat, let me ask y'all because he's here. Should I bring him in and ask him? Did TYLIL? Like, I don't know if it's necessary because it might be just doing too much. It might not be necessary. I don't want to bring other people in. Should I? Do I have to? It's not necessary, right? It's not needed, right? Thank you. And the reason why I say it's not needed is that other people have lives and families, and I don't want like I could bring my security on here, but like my security work for other like my security he gives me credit. Like him working with me, he got a whole bunch of other clients, professional clients. But I don't want to have him on here like going back and forth with TYLIL or Lil Baby's blunt roll over some shit. Like, bro, these niggas that's their business. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna take whatever it is. It's me. I live the public life. But I'm telling you, in the aftermath, figuring out how this happened or how somebody was able to get close to us when we're supposed to be out, two things we identified. This is why when you go with women lollygag. They're drunk. They tripping over this, blah, 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 blah. Where's my friend? Yo, where's my purse? Where's my phone? You know how girls are coming out of a club. That made us a little bit slow because we never just linger anywhere. The second thing was, yo, if I get in the car first, because they put me in the car, how come a nigga get through a crowd of people to get to me? They said, oh, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. TYLIL came up and gave us a dap like he knew us from like 10 years ago. It was like, yo, my nigga. My dude is there. I could bring him in. You get what I'm saying? And I'm only not bringing him in. I don't want nobody to think I'm like doing no funny shit or whatever. I would, but I don't want now people get a look at his face and y'all start harassing him. He's not a public figure. You get what I'm saying? And I signed up for this. Okay. So I'm not gonna bring him in, but I'm looking at y'all. I shouldn't bring him in, right? But he's there. Should I bring him in? The question I would ask him is this: you were there, right? Or I should bring AJ in. I should bring AJ in, right? Because AJ was there. Because I say, oh, how did one nigga come get past all y'all to get to me? When usually, even for a picture, and I don't turn down pictures, but like if it's a bad time, my security might be like, yo, bro, not right now. If there's escorting me somewhere, we gotta go, not right now. And
but it has to be a familiar face, though.
Look like a fan. I'm like, no, let him through. So how does this guy get there? So we ask me and the driver, we asked, yo, how does this nigga get here? And they said, yo, he was with TYLIL. So TYLIL, I didn't see no TYLIL. TYLIL walked up, dapped my guy up. Yo, what up, bro? Oh shit, Ack up there? The dude is on his shoulder. He said, yeah, like I don't know if you want to talk right now, but yeah. So, oh shit, I'm just trying to holler at him. Right when they get past the guys, TYLIL fall back. And TYLIL let the dude be. I'd never seen TYLIL, I'll be honest. Like, bro, I'm not no lie. If I was a liar, I'm gonna say I seen him and TYLIL. I never seen TYLIL. So this TYLIL thing, I'm asking my people, how did the dude get there if we have 7 girls and like 4 dudes that's in between? Like there was because the cars, so you know, there's cars parked on this side of the road and the SUV is right here. So it's a small little passage that you could only open the door and one person could walk in. If there's 7 people jammed in that mix, how does that person get through all that? TYLIL. Okay? All right. Somebody says, play the video. You said the shit. I just want to tell you, my story don't change, but let's go. Sorry, y'all.
If the back door was coming from me, why the fuck did he get in your face and bring up the next man? Why did he say, yo, what's up, Ack? Like,
Hold on. I don't want to keep pausing.
Ty said, like, it's smoke with you and him. Ty said it's a problem.
This is where backdoor Ty's trying to do a sleight of hand, people. Here's the sleight of hand. How did I backdoor you? I handled my issue with you already. We talked it out. We dapped it up as men. Why would I backdoor you? Bro, you're sucking dick trying to be cool with little babies, people. So you're trying to be in favor with them, and you basically help the nigga do something, but you're now trying to tell people you wouldn't do that because your issue was solved. No, you knew the dude had an issue too. You've been hanging with this dude. Y'all pulled up to the club in a Lambo. You and him.
That's what I was saying.
Boy,
He knew.
tell AJ if you could get on Discord real quick.
He knew. Full fact,
Yeah,
Tyler knew.
I definitely agree
Yeah.
with you. He knew the whole time. He knew
Yeah, pulled up
before
with
it's
him.
before it happened and after. Come on, that's how he knows all the details.
Mm-hmm. Nasty work.
Man, he said it was a small gap. Like security ain't letting you pass if they don't know you. Like they have to see you. Like okay, that's academics homie right there. Let's let him go. Let's let him through. Security ain't letting no random dude walk past all of them. And it's like mad at them too. He got like more than one security or whatever. Like he got man security. They ain't letting him just tell little man walk through. And academics say it's not it's that it's like okay for him to walk through. Like they ain't doing that. So someone had to usher him in through security. You know, to
Let
get
me.
through that.
Can I ask y'all a question because y'all been in this social media thing for a while? This issue come up that he got slapped by this dude before? Like, was it a big thing before? Because it sounded like it was kept under wraps.
It was kept underneath wraps. Yeah, this was from last year, August. It's the same guy that allegedly hit academics. Is the same guy. Remember the recording we heard of Kai Sinet's gal on the phone?
Yeah.
It was with him. So this is how now he's being brought up, if that makes sense. And then because now he's obviously in some spotlight, now obviously he's gonna open up his mouth about the academic situation.
Oh, okay. He's trying to get some clout. Let's see how long that lasts.
Yeah, the little baby's friend, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, he might get the clout for the slap, but I mean, these dudes is gonna suffer because y'all did some backdoor stuff. Y'all did some real slimy stuff, and the act was still around y'all, showing y'all dudes love, and y'all was over here scamming. And that's what he was trying to warn Kai of. Like, don't trust them dudes, man.
Kai already know. Kai already know. That sooner or later, Kai gonna just say cut all them dudes off eventually. That's what's gonna happen.
I think he already did because TYLIL, he started talking about I ain't with this emotional thing. He said he had a statement that he was, he had to stop messing with him because Kai is emotional. He's mentally somewhere else right now. Bro, y'all all the cause of it, man. Y'all disrespect y'all the same reasons why he almost lost his streaming thing. All these dudes, man. I mean, they did some foul stuff, man, and they was bugging out around him, man.
People gotta understand that Kai Cenat started when he was like 13 years old. So when they start getting his money, he didn't get a chance to grow into a man. He always been in kid mode from when he started streaming. So now
He's
that
not
he
like
got
these
money,
dudes.
huh?
He's not like these dudes. He's not built. He's not a street dude like these dudes are.
I don't even think these guys are street dudes either. I just think that they just grew. They was able to grow into their, they self, before they started getting popular streaming. They got
Okay.
a chance to grow. I just think Kai Cenat started so young before college, and then when he did get the money, he's stuck. He's stuck in kid mode. So now he's in adult mode now. Now he's sitting back and realizing, and all that stuff is hitting him right now. All the stuff he was doing, all that, them lies, them 30-day lies, and putting these people on to help, and all the negativity is getting to him. So now he don't want to deal with it. That's why he in Paris right now, chilling. He don't want to deal with none of that
Living his
stuff.
life. Living his life, trying to make more money on top of more money on top of more money. Let these
Yeah.
dudes bury themselves.
Yeah, see, and this is where niggas get mixed. Listen, Kai is on his way, in life to being a billionaire. That's where you want to take it. And with them clothes they take off, 10 years from now, 15 years from now, you understand the value of the clothes. If he does everything correct, everything right, them kind of brand there can be big like the LVs and the Gucci. You mean end up like that in years to come. And when it hit there, yeah,
Especially
billionaire. You get me? So when it comes to streaming, he's done. I knew from when he hit that million subs on Twitch, there's nothing more he could have done. And what was he gonna do after that? Then just come back and just be streaming normal, just like I was seeing man there now the desktop streaming. Nah, he's done everything that he possibly can do streaming, and on top of that, the group that you see, TYLIL, Recovery and all them, yeah, that's Clover Boys that he put together. So you see, like how Phantom brought him into AAP, he has built a streaming group himself and have put them on. All right. And also the Twitch CEO done him dirty. Okay. In front of his face, he said he was Mount Rushmore streaming. And then after the Mafia Fun, he went on another live, the CEO, and said, I only said that to Kai because he was in front of him. But Kai's the only one that's took it to heights on your platform. The most money y'all have ever made is because of Kai. You understand? And yes, I don't like he's now made them starve. You understand? He's now made them starve. But
And
he's
they
on
talking
bigger and better things.
they talking dirt behind his back to him, the CEO.
most definitely.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
but
Mad.
it's live. It was on live, bro. It was on someone's live. The
And
CEO says they're out there.
I really and truly think too, because Tyson Net, he probably just had like a regular contract with them, to do the streaming. And I don't think he really had. And if he did, it's probably over, and he probably still got his brand deals. Really and truly, he don't got a street like really and truly. These guys watch their views drop, but they gonna keep doing the same thing. And while Kai out here in Paris at the fashion show getting his clothes on them runways, they gonna dry out. That's this. So all he gotta do is sit back and watch all of them now. The only person that probably still keep doing his thing out of all of them is DDG. That dude got like five different YouTube channels, Twitch, Kick, and all. He's probably
And
the second
speed
biggest.
and speed doing his own thing. Speed not messing with
He
these
does a
dudes.
lot of IRL. He does a lot of IRL streaming. Still the same thing though, but he's mostly outside every day doing like live events outside, doing crazy stuff to get his numbers. And Speed, DDG, Kaisenet, and you can put Aiden Ross in there, even though he's like, but those are the biggest right now because they all hang
Streamers.
together.
Okay.
DDG's like they big dog for real. But you see, he don't be into this little he stay in his own lane. He does his streams and he lives his life. But DDG been rich before a lot of these guys. DDG been rich for a long time because I remember when he was a kid, DDG was going around on the stream and he was doing the forex and he was getting people to do forex with him trading. That's where DDG's money come from. It didn't even come from streaming.
But the reason why I'm bringing AJ in for this part is that, remember, I never seen TYLIL after the club. When I'm asking how the nigga get to my window, they are bringing TYLIL. I'm saying, TYLIL? I didn't see him. Then AJ says, this is when he's starting to fall back because now he got the guy through, he's fall back. I want AJ to say it rather than me because y'all gonna think I'm making this up. Hold on, let me get my man's phone. Give me 1 second. What was your understanding of why this dude was walking up to the car? Because remember, I didn't see TYLIL, but you said you seen TYLIL when the dude was approaching. Did TYLIL talk to you? What did he say?
He woke up and he was like, yo, what's up? He woke up to White K, talking to him.
So TYLIL walks up.
Yeah, talk to White K. And then he talked to me like, yo, my man want to talk to her. I said my shit earlier, and yo, you just want to talk to him. So I was like, yo, it's not, you know, so I'm talking to TYLIL, like, nah.
So, wait. So TYLIL tells you that his mans want to talk to me.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I talked to Ack earlier. My mans want to talk to him now.
Okay. Now, here's the thing. When I looked over, I just seen a guy who knocked on the window because my window was up. Where was TYLIL at? Where was TYLIL at this point?
By the door, right behind, like by the backseat door.
So he's kind of where you are and the girls are, right?
Yeah, me, YK, and the girls.
Okay, and what he and he's telling, is he saying some shit to y'all? He's just quiet. What are you doing?
Nah, he's talking to YK and shit like that. Y'all done dapped him up, everything. Like that's why it's crazy. I can't believe he said he didn't come up to like, yo, they just lied about the story, man. Tell him that shit was crazy. It was cracking.
Who's this? Dando, mute up. I'm almost stream. Dando. Hey, okay. Yo, okay. Yeah. Okay. So, all right, I'm kind of getting the handle of this. All right. So, I remember YK said he said, yo, that nigga TYLIL dapped me like I knew him. And I said, do you know TYLIL? Now, he watches TYLIL. I ain't gonna lie. He does watch TYLIL. He said, I don't know that guy. Do you think it's odd that he would have dapped up YK like, oh shit, what up, my nigga?
Yeah, that was crazy, nigga. And I don't know why you're saying nigga. I called him too. He didn't have me back. And I text.
You called TYLIL.
The situation.
Do me, so you put my name.
Them and like, cause I'm thinking, all right, well, I just talked to what's it called, and it looked like we all happen to be at the same club. You know, one of those when like y'all lock eyes, yo, what up? But it wasn't to him. I know it wasn't to him. It was like people that, but like, not that the energy was felt like that's Ack, but it wasn't like, oh, that's Ack. It was kind of like, yo, Ack right there. So I peeped that. I'll be honest.
I didn't even see Academics in the club.
So
oh God, I didn't.
Or I believe that.
What happened with him had nothing to do with me. Academics know he sit at his desktop and speak on certain shit and say shit about certain people that if a nigga see him in person, something might happen. That don't got nothing to do with me.
With a nigga like this, if his mom order Uber and I realize it's TYLIL mom and I tell some niggas, oh, you got beef with TYLIL? I'm driving her mom. I'm gonna pull up to the gas station, hop out, do what you gotta do. I could get online and said, yo, what y'all do to TYLIL's mom? I ain't do nothing. Yo, that got nothing to do with me, gang. Yo, what? Nah, I ain't got nothing to do with me. What? Wait, y'all sprayed the car up? Come on, TYLIL, you acting stupid, brother. Stop it, brother. But you know what? I get it. You're talking to Kai's audience. That's gullible. I get it.
That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. So you putting my name in that shit is lame. That's corny, gang. That shit have nothing to do with me. I didn't speak to nobody to make a nigga get close to you. I didn't do none of that.
Also, I want to add, TYLIL, you've been involved. There's 15 accusations on your name. Everybody targeting you, bro. This should happen a year ago. I never mentioned it. But there's other people are saying it. You backdoor them for their girl. I think there's a football player who's saying shit like this. There's a rapper who's saying shit like this. It's not just regular people hating on you. It's people that have been around you and have seen your character. Why are they all saying it? Now they're not gonna come out and say some shit like that because that's kind of like a little bit lame too, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, this nigga, I never came out and said it. Nigga, I covered his story with the rape shit and I never said it. Kind of lame to be like, yo, this nigga's a back, because in reality, part of you getting backdoor, you gotta take responsibility. Bro, maybe you wasn't moving right then. You gotta take responsibility. What you gonna do? Like, you think you gonna shame a backdoor nigga? Like, nah, man, you should be a good person. You should stop backdooring people, bro. Like, you should. No, that never happens. So, remember, I didn't. But whatever. Let's keep it going. And by the way, I would have never even mentioned TYLIL's name in any of this, but I had to mention it once Lil Baby's blunt roller brought it online. I got to mention TYLIL because that's the thing that make sense. Because everybody gonna be like, yo, Ak, yo, how you get caught lacking like that? I ain't gonna lie, I got backdoored. It is what it is. I got backdoored. I got backdoored before. Yeah, wish I know that. My chick's friend backdoored me. Niggas is about to run the like, yeah, I've gotten backdoored before. Trust me. Shout out to Dirk. Close that back door. That's true.
I didn't do none of that. I didn't do none of that. And then the next, you said Kai called you. No, you called Kai, and Kai called me. And when Kai asked me, I said, Kai, I don't know what he's talking about. That shit have nothing to do with me, bro. I don't have no problem with that man. And when I did, and when it was a situation with him, I fucking addressed him face to face like a man. It didn't come from, it wasn't no backdoor shit. It wasn't no backstep shit. I looked him in his eyes. I say, yo, Ak.
Another reason why I think TYLIL is a liar, and I think he was in on the whole thing, I would have respected him, because I think he even told Kai something similar. I would have respected him if he came out and said what I think he told Kai was, yo, yeah, I help the nigga go have a conversation with Ak, but I didn't know what the nigga was gonna do. I'd never try to bring a nigga to go try to do something to Ak. I thought that was gonna be his thing. Now he's saying I wasn't even there. That's what I know this nigga's a flat out. Like, this guy right here, he's gonna be studied. Backdoor Ty is a different demon. And I could laugh about it because nothing happened. But I'm going to be honest with you. A nigga like TYLIL, I don't want in my vicinity and I don't want in my circle. I pray for Casanat because the day you stop, let me tell you this. Niggas is on, yo, Kai, let me look at you. I'm going to tell you this. Niggas is only as loyal as, let me say it slowly. Kai, niggas is only as loyal as their last meal. If you ain't feed them last, don't expect no loyalty. And you copping chains for the nigga, houses, you probably put him a card, paying his insurance, buying his diaper, whatever you doing for him, good. Keep doing it. Not telling you how you should treat a man. But the moment you stop doing it, or the moment somebody else come in the picture that's gonna take the spot he thinks he occupies in your mental space, you're getting backdoor too, 100%. And this is gonna be all over TikTok when it do happen. They'll be like, I did tell him, because all my shit be on TikTok. You know why? I just be predicting the future. This shit doesn't be happening. Like, yo, a nigga like this, the moment you stop paying him, like, put it like this. If Kai tell him, yo, listen, I need reimbursement for them Clover chains and I'm done paying y'all bills. Kai getting back doing 30 days. Facts. 30 days. 30 days, nigga. 30 days straight. I ain't sleeping through the 30. I'm telling you. Anyway, let's keep going.
What's up, Ak? You've been posting my content and not tagging me. Face to face. Any problem I had with you, academics, I told you face to face. We had a conversation like grown men. Academics, I told you face to face.
Why does he keep acting that that I said that the reason something happened is because of his problem? No, you were rolling with the guy who had a separate problem and you use your face card to allow him access. That's backdoor, brother.
So I don't have to backdoor you. You said what you said, I said what I said. We shook hands, shit was dead. Anything that happened after that didn't have nothing to do with me, bro.
Oh, let me guess. So when I'm driving away from the club, right, after we now confirm that the dude is in the same Lambo as TYLIL, and I call him 15 times, here's the next lie you're going to hear. Yo, my phone was dead. I ain't had no service. It was a dead spot. Yo, matter of fact, I fell asleep in the car. They just brought me home.
So stop trying to look for sympathy and TYLIL did this, TYLIL put this together. He did not call me.
I never look for sympathy. TYLIL, you don't like the fact that I'm saying it unequivocally. There's nobody standing up for your character. Put it like this, and I wish I could, I'll text a few niggas and ask them if I could say this shit, but I don't want to, again, that's why I didn't bring my mans on camera. This is my shit. I don't want to bring nobody else into my shit. You get what I'm saying? But there's 5 niggas who felt you backdoor them. They're famous niggas too. You haven't linked with nobody famous who's really fucking with you that think you didn't backdoor them. Nigga, even the nigga you helped backdoor me with, he think you backdoored him. Fuck I. Bro, your character is down in the dumps. if people can't see that, whatever. But I don't care that much. Whatever.
Told me 15 times. He's lying.
Let Kai put up $5 million and I'll match his $5 million. I didn't call you. I'm locked. $5 million. It could be me versus your daddy, Kai Sinat. Because I know Kai ain't believe you, and I know he wouldn't do that. I know he wouldn't put that money up because, nigga, when he called me, nigga, he sounded disappointed. Sounded disappointed that he was making another call for a nigga who can't just be straight when he done gifted you an opportunity. All you got to do is be a decent human being. All you got to do is be a decent human being. How are you still out here finessing, scamming, and backdooring niggas, and you have a name? You could make money legit. That type of shit is for niggas that can't do it. Like, how are you doing that? Kai, your poppy, nigga, and he disappointed. I heard it in his voice when he called me. I'm like, I get it though, because Kai's loyal. Just like how you trying to say you're loyal, he loyal. He know you wrong, but he fuck with you. But at a certain point, you gonna cross him too, and I'll wait for that time. Listen, time is undefeated. I'll wait for that time.
He did not call me 15 times. He's lying. I did not walk nobody.
This is the thing with TYLIL. You know, he gonna say, he ain't called me 15 times. He called me 14. Why act like that? He called me 14. Yo, bro, don't say you called me 15 times and it was 14, gang. Matter of fact, you called me 16. You never called me 15, bro. Don't say a number that wasn't a number. Let me get sturdy real quick. That's him. Let's put $5 million that I repeatedly call you that night. I was blowing up your phone and you never answered. You won't do it.
To his car to get past all the niggas he was with. He's lying. He's lying. And do you know that this happened probably, I think, in August?
That's another thing. I think he's on pills. I showed you the dates. It happened March. Look, Brand Risk 5. Let's go back to it. Brand Risk 5 boxing event. It took place March 15th. Everything with me have lined up. I haven't said, oh shit, my bad, I did forget that. Let me correct it now. Everything I'm saying lined up. Happened over a year, or not over a year, but almost a year ago. Okay? We're almost in February. So 11 months ago, right? Or 10 and a half.
This happened in August.
Man, would have to spin that tomorrow still. Because I cheat my time, you know.
Yeah, bro. I already know what time it was.
Crazy. But yeah, no, definitely. I want to react to AKADEMIKS' reaction there, definitely. So I'll spin on it tomorrow, you know what I mean? So appreciate everyone in the building. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. And we don't chase clout. It's strictly business we're about. Salute.
Salutes.
If you're with your family, class.